Thank you for joining me for yet another budget store find. This time, it's the card game Munchkin Wonderland, designed by Andrew Hackard, illustrated by John Kovalik. It's an adventure board game for 2 to 6 players. It takes about an hour and it's for ages 6+, brought to you by Steve Jackson Games. As you can tell, it's a budget store find because the box, as you can tell, has seen better days. And I picked this one up for $2.99 and 75% off. Again, for more information, go to munchkinsjgames.com. There's 100 different variations on the Munchkin board game. This game is for 2 to 6 players, lasts about an hour, and it's for ages 6 and up. Explore Wonderland. Lewis Carroll's classic tales of Alice and her adventures have captivated children and their parents for over a century. Join Alice and her friends as they collect fantastic treasures and fight horrible monsters, hoard the most gold, and win. For more information, go to sjgames.com. All right, so let us crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. Now, the original rulebook, again, this is a used copy of the game, but the original rulebook was not included when I picked it up, so I went online, found it, and printed it out. So normally it would be in full color. I'll see this is a photocopy, so I printed it out. Okay, so we got Munchkin Wonderland. It talks about the components, the cards, the monster cards, treasure cards, your setup, your entrance, your monster pet deck, your treasure deck goes in different places. You got gold value. Then on your turn, what you can do, the entrance, rooms, roll again, monster spaces, rooms, fighting a monster, treasure spaces, monster spaces. Munchkin power, Red Queen, getting help, and ending the game. The game is over when someone draws the last treasure card. If you need to draw more treasures than are left in the deck, shuffle the discards and draw the remaining treasures. Add up the gold values of the treasures still in your hand. The winner is the player with the most gold. If players are tied for the most gold, everybody wins. Moving on, we also have more Munchkin if you want to buy and purchase more of this product. And then you have and these are all the great people who brought you this game. Again, for more information, go to munchkin.sjgames.com, and that will give you everything about all things Munchkin, including guest artist at .sjgames.com as well. There's a bazillion of these games out there. So that's your rule book. Again, it would be in full color when you normally picked it up. But again, in this one here, it was not because I did not have the original rule book for it. They also threw in there a Munchkin comic, the Elegy of the Floating Nose. So as I go through here, get some interesting stuff in there. All right, that was in there. Something else just flew on the ground here. They also had a bonus card here, Munchkin Hireling Brown Nose. Can I help? Can I help you today? The brown nose will stay with you for one fight. After the combat, he moves to a highest level player, replacing any hirelings that player already has. Go to munchkin.sjgames.com for more information. So that's a nice little bonus card that you get along with the comic there. You also get another sheet here, which talks about exclusive Munchkin cards, much like this one here. So again, if you want to order more Munchkin cards, there's thousands of them out there. Go for it. You also, for this board game, you also got yourself a nice board, which is cool. So let's take a look at this board and all of its glories. So let's take a look down here. You got Jabberwock, power, plus a 12, plus those 2 faces, plus treasure. Flipping it to this side, the Queen of Hearts, power, 8+, and there's a bunch of treasure down there. And you see along the board, all these things. You have the White Queen, power 5+. You got Munchkin Wonderland, Bandersnatch, power 10+, that, plus a die roll, and you get more treasure. Then over here, you've got yourself the Boojum, power 8. And again, you got the red queen, power 5, and some treasure. Now we go in the center of the board. Again, it's a very colorful board, obviously. You have an entrance. Take a treasure card, roll a die, and move to the room matching the number rolled. All right. You got your discards, you got your Munchkin Wonderland monsters, you got discard, your Munchkin Wonderland treasure cards. You got some discards over here too. And so there is your board. I'm going to put this on top of it like so. So very, very fun board. It's very, very colorful. You got dice, you got treasure, you got all kinds of things going around the board. Very colorful, very kid-friendly. And again, we have our hireling brown nose for the game as well. What would a game be without some standees? You got your hare, you got someone carrying a bird, you got another hare running. So you can either be blue, purple, yellow, green, red, or orange. Front and backs are the same. So there's some of those. You also have 2 fun dice, game specific. Munchkin, pink Munchkin dice. Got the Munchkin on there and on here. The warrior, he's the 1. So everything else has got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 1 is the skull. Or I should say the warrior. And you have stands for your standees as well. So we'll put these over here. Put your dice over here. You can bring that down here as well by the entrance. That's where good guys will go. And you also have a deck of cards. So you have your monster cards and you have your treasure cards. This is pretty much a kid-friendly version of the regular Munchkin game. So pig +1 to a monster, unicorn, mouse, a white king, draw 2 monsters, all the king's horses +4, jub jub bird, fish footman, a duchess, white rabbit, red knight, all the king's men, snark, executioner, frog footman, lion, draw 3 monsters, knave of hearts, red king, bread and butterfly, the dodo, rocking horsefly, carpenter +1 to monster, you got a cook +3 to the monster, you got Tweedledee, the Cheshire cat, draw 2 monsters, you got Tweedledum +2 to a monster, you got a Humpty Dumpty, and you got a walrus. Cuckoo Cachoo. So those are your monster cards. And you also have your loot or treasure cards, which are right here. You've got a rowing needles, stolen tarts, a tum-tum tree, a hatter's watch, a treacle tart. Play this along with a treasure card, except a friend. At the end of your turn, put the other treasure card back in your hand. Caterpillar's mushroom, paper pudding, ball of worst yarn, whiting, Caterpillar's mushroom again, king of hearts, Bill the lizard, Dinah, keep this card in front of you, Caterpillar's mushroom, you got pepper, 6 impossible things before breakfast, eat me cake, secondhand dagger proof coat, white rabbit's pocket watch, a helmet, croquet mallet, smiles and soap, 1,000 pounds, treacle tart again, drink me bottle. Play this card after you have rolled a die. Turn it so the number you want is on top. That's your roll. Caterpillar's Mushroom again, Snicker Snacks, and Eat Meat Cake. It says, play when you have rolled a die, roll it again, and add the 2 results. Again, at the bottom, if you sell these cards, they're worth a certain value on the bottom of each card. So all the cards are set up the same way. Tells you what your bonus is, what the title is. It shows you a little picture and tells you how much gold it's worth. Sometimes there's writing, which tells you more about the topic. All right, that's some of your treasure cards, and we have more treasure cards right here. Again, all the fronts are the same, or backs, depending on the way you want to look at it. And then we got this here, Drink Me Bottle. We saw that already. The White Knight, a thimble, hand fan, new rattle, a treacle tart, again, oysters, golden crown, turtle soup, Caterpillar's Mushroom, a shawl, umbrella, kid gloves, jam today, a mock turtle, caterpillar, drink me bottle, eat me cake, Caterpillar's Mushroom again, the gnat, the dormouse, the jellyfish, the lobster quadrille, Latin grammar, Alice, a griffin, a vorpal blade, little bat, marmalade jar, croquet ball, self-slicing plum cake, the golden key, turn me, the bottle, unbirthday present, and the maddest hatter of them all, March hare, and of course tiger lily and the looking glass. So those are some more treasure cards and a nice little bag to keep them all in. So that's everything that's included, and that concludes our unboxing of Munchkin Wonderland, designed by Andrew Hackard, illustrated by John Kovalik. It's an adventure board game for 2 to 6 players for ages 6 up, and it takes about 1 hour. For more information, go to munchkinsjgames.com. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, you could hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.